but because of this family-friendly brand, it wouldn't fit in with the overall tone of
No,
our film. Just like we said with
because
Paramount.
our rating would be a 15 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Disney, the max they do is a 12, so we'd have to cut a lot of our
yeah.
scenes out.
We would also like.
We were thinking of Paramount, but as we said earlier,
But
Yeah.
because all of these like dream films aren't really practical, if we were to practically distribute our film, we would
you
Do it on
do
sort
it
of
on
social networking sites because
YouTube, because you can get feedback off that,
Yeah.
and then people
can comment.
you get sponsors, so you basically become your own company on
the
YouTube.
reason why we've said social networking sites is because our target demographic, which is 15 to 24-year-olds, are generally
the main people who go on.
known to go on these sites.
You get hooked at an early age, and then you enjoy films.
Yeah. We also said we would market it on DeviantArt, which is similar. It has a similar basis to YouTube, where you can just share content with people, but it's more art-based. So
specific base or
art house feel.
Yeah,
really fit in with
yeah.
that. Whereas YouTube would take longer for it to become more noticeable.
Yeah. Sharing it on media outlets such as games consoles and MP3s, that would require a lot of work and resources that we wouldn't practically have, because we'd have to get involved places like Netflix. Getting it on games consoles, I think that would be more if we were to upload it to YouTube and the film were to blow up, we could use that attention and through that, hopefully, if like a fad arises, say if, for example, how Gangnam Style, if you were to go on like an Xbox, it would be on the front page, and there'd be a link to it. There'll be a link to it on the YouTube.
So even if they don't get it from their games console, they might be more persuaded to go out and buy it on DVD or watch it online if they can't get it on.
Speaking of DVD, we concluded that straight to DVD, releasing them straight to DVD is we wouldn't do that.
Although
because
HBO in America have a very good track record, but they're not really into film noir style. And
straight to DVD films generally have that bad reputation.
Yeah, even though they
of
can be
being
the best film ever,
of being poorly made, low budget.
People think, oh, you can get through a company, you've tried to cheat your way through, and generally it's kind of true. But
like straight to DVD, it's low budget, normally poorly made, and the reason why it's straight to DVD is because they can't pay. They haven't got enough money to buy and pay for like the viewing space in a TV channel or in a cinema, so it's not really distributed that much. If we were to distribute in a cinema, we would distribute, I think, more in the art house cinema because of our visuals.
Yeah, ours is very art house, low key lighting, which a lot of people don't like. Ours is
like kinetic type. It's more visual than
action. We didn't want the action thriller. We wanted a film noir thriller.
Yeah, we wanted
thriller. We want to try and bring that back.
Yeah, we wanted to make something more arty, make film more arty rather than just a roller coaster ride.
We're trying to use mise en scene to our advantage here.
So it's not sort of mainstream cinema.
No, it's like what was mainstream, but is now dying out.
It would be possible for our film to be distributed on MP3 players, but that would again require us to have our film on YouTube, and then raise a lot of awareness on the film. So, who would be the audience for our media product? I do believe that the audience for our media product would be art house film fans, because of our film noir visuals paying classic homage to, not playing homage to these classic films, and are kinetic type in sync with the monologue, which create is it drama? Like it creates drama to the whole monologue. Like without the kinetic type, the monologue is much more. It's not as strong.
Hasn't got such an impact.
Yeah. We also feel that the audience for our media product would be comic book fans because of our comic book like themes, such as our central character is a masked vigilante, similar to characters such as Batman, Rorschach, even characters who feature in films that aren't necessarily based on comics, such as Darkman, which is a superhero film. Not really. And also our kinetic type is reminiscent of comic book speech bubbles and internal speech thoughts.
And the sort of age group would be around 15 to 24
year olds.
Yeah.
Because we found through some research on the BFI website, 15 to 24-year-olds consume film the most. Therefore, there's a mass audience out there just consuming, who would be consuming our film. Also, since we do plan on uploading our film to the internet, 15 to 24-year-olds again would be our audience, because 15 to 24-year-olds are known for their high consumption of the internet. 15 to 24-year-olds would find our thriller appealing because after doing some survey, after performing a questionnaire, our 15 to 24-year-olds
because most of the people in the survey we did was 15 to 24-year-olds.
Yeah.
And we used the information from that survey to
change the outlook of our thriller. So,
we were
76.2% of people we asked said that psychological and crime thrillers were their favorite thrillers. Now, we implemented several features from psychological and crime thrillers to our film. Therefore, I do believe our 15 to 24-year-olds would actually find our film appealing. Through some background research on the BFI website, we've come to the conclusion that the male side of our 15 to 24-year-old demographic would find our thriller more appealing. This is because last year, according to the website, 62% of men as a whole consumed the thriller genre more than women last year. One can assume that this evidences that men prefer the thriller genre to women. We also appeal to the male audience in our film with the fact that we have quite a strong male character. Yeah. We feel that the male demographic would find this very appealing. This also links with our results from another survey that we did asking 15 to 24-year-olds what their favorite thriller film. With a lot of men replying Taken because of Liam Neeson's character. So clearly men do find